Trying to enjoy this.
There's some big news this season. Major changes in terms of 3v3 competition being influxed into the NBA 2K League. What does that mean for teams that are preparing for the season now knowing that you have 3v3 and 5v5 competition?
So just think of it as if like you're a coach, right? And now you've been this whole time that you've been drafting for the last 4 seasons, you've been picking players to play 5v5 mode. But we know one of the biggest communities, if not the biggest community in 2K, is the park community. So now you have this interesting topic coming up. You have all these players who play.
And before
Brian, thanks.
Wise words, Allie. Thank you for that. A look at the 76ers starting group. Thibault and Harris, the 3 and the 4. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Money in at the point. And for Brooklyn, the superstar trio on the floor together. Irving and Harden the guards, Durant on the wing. LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Paul Millsap. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Now the Nets with it. It's a three-point game to the paint. Irving. And a missed layup. Here's Money. This one for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Irving, the pass to Millsap. About a minute played here so far in the first. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's Millsap's shot all night. He's so consistent at that range.
Here's Money. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Irving with it. Now guarded by Harris.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Pass to Embiid. That's tipped. Oh, Durant with a steal. Here's Irving. Here's Aldridge. That shot off the mark. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. The 3 is up. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 6.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Irving, the pass to Aldridge. Back to Irving. Here he goes. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
I like when Irving turns on the jet. Amazing quickness on the drive from the speedy guard.
Here's Money. He drops it from range.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Durant. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game.
I'm not sure what you're supposed to do as a defender when Durant drives. I'm just glad I never had to deal with it.
Here's Money. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Aldridge. Brown comes in for Millsap. Ennis, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Mills in for Irving. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Simmons comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz is checked in for Thibault. And it's Maxey in for Curry.
At the line, James Ennis. And out the line, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Here's Money. He's guarded by Mills. A minute 29 left in the first quarter of the game.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And the Nets with possession here. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Here's Brown. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Mills, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Launches it, pure from three-point range.
He's terrific at finding an open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Hard.
And the 76ers another 3.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Mills. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Fires from deep. And the 76ers another 3.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only going to shoot.
Outside Harden. Into the lane. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He doesn't take his foot off the gas. I mean, Harden attacks the D, either finishes or gets the foul.
Harden hits them both.
He's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Money. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation.
Hey, can't you just picture Kyrie as a kid stretching the limits of his creativity?
I can. And legend has it, growing up, Kyrie's backboard had a corner busted off, so he learned to put spin on the ball to finish around it.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Shake Milton. Maxey out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Money in at the point guard position.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Heat had a huge game. He added 43 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Just 4 to shoot. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Yep, count it. That's 29 for him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Timeout call, Brooklyn. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's
Substitutions on the court.
to Irving. Here's Durant. Simmons defending. It's Durant with a drive. Outside Mills. 5 on the clock. Back to Durant. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Outside Mills. Back to Irving. It's deflected. 34 seconds left in the half. Here's Money. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. And now it's an 11-point 76ers lead. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam. I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving has proven to be a sensational teammate.
With a step back. Durant pulls it in. The Nets shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Left side Irving. Can't connect from 14. Here's Money. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good. And so it's Philadelphia. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
The superstar trio on the floor together. Irving and Harden the guards, Durant on the wing. Paul Millsap is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks.
And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Money misses. Outside Irving. Driving to the basket, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field. You know, Grant, watching Harden, he always seems to be in attack mode.
And he's consistent about it too, B.A. A lot of guys are aggressive in spurts. Harden is looking to make the play every moment he's on the floor. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Money misses. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. High post Aldridge. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Aldridge. Irving's got 13.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
And the 76ers call time here.
76ers.
Brooklyn making some changes.
76ers substitution. At the line for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid with 1 shot.
Wow, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid because it's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Will it go? That one a little long.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
The shot that time not on target. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Sixers on top, just dominating this one. Don't go any. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. It's stolen. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. George Niang out there with Furkan Korkmaz. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Money in at the one. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Thomas misses.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Money. Rebound Brooklyn. Following this game, they host the Magic, and they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. The shot's good.
Thomas from Brown.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Hits yet again. Wow!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. Mills. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Money. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Counted from distance.
Oh, my word. This is a shooting exhibition. A 3-point barrage for him.
Pass to Thomas. And he gets it to go.
Thomas.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Now Embiid. And he banks in the layup.
You can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Mills. Here's Thomas. Embiid covers. Cash. Mills with the bucket.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Inside. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. For 3, here's Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Here's Money. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal.
Patrick Mills picks one up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
They based their offense around the 3-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
You know what else? They never seem to get cold from mid-range tonight. Just keep hitting those jumpers.
Bembry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Mills. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's
76ers substitution. Shooting for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond. 1 time from the line.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Money. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First one falls for him.
Shooting 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Harden. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Thomas. Back to Harden. Another steal. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it.
Basketball.
Here's Thomas. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
Really nice job applying defensive pressure in tonight's win. How much does film work contribute to being able to play the passing lanes like you did tonight?
Film work is huge, but it's about more than passing lanes. You learn their tendencies, too. Little tells that help you anticipate what they're going to do.
Right. So how much does the coaching staff help you with that?
Oh, they're a huge help, but you got to take initiative, Candace. If you're not doing film work outside of the team setting, you're putting yourself behind the 8 ball. So film work is a must in this league or in any level of anything, really. If you got the opportunity to study film, take it.